Howdys and salutations, y'all. Hope you're having a good one this fine morning, afternoon, evening, night, so on and so forth. Hold on, I gotta turn down the Spotify. I apologize for the slightly late start, although we got going on time, but OBS had some, they've got this new audio tool that you gotta use, and it's being a little persnickety about remembering the audio source. I got a quick patch, and then B, I think I have found a way to get it to work going forward. We'll see. Here's hoping, anyway. Well, I guess we'll find out next stream if it's late again or not. But hopefully it's all good. I know I, for one, have definitely been enjoying this boppier hi-fi music by Harris Heller. You know what? I ought to actually just update. I need to update my. Wow, I've got to update my cards. They're so old. But let's start with stream info for now. And wonder if I can just throw Harris Heller in the tags. You can. Cool. There we go. We'll get that updated to the stream title, and it'll be a thing. I've got that in the YouTube descriptions now too, so I ain't too worried about it. I ought to get a proper music player and some other stuff. We've been going a long time. It ain't been a full year yet, but we've been going for a while. We did all the early hiccup stuff, and then we've kind of been just coasting. We got the graphics, got the other stuff going. I feel like it's getting around time that we ought to do some proper updates, Really get the hang of using some of the add-ins, plugins, do some tweaks to the aesthetics now that I've got a little better idea of how I want to look, although I'm still liking the green and gold thing we got going. Kind of the, not quite Art Deco, it's not quite streamlined, it's simpler than both and not as clever, but it's still good. I'm happy with it. And Yeah, in the meantime, though, because that's probably not going to be an on-stream thing. Well, I guess it could be, but I'd have to think through the risks of, don't want to actually throw my stream key out there or some such. So I just got to be a little careful with that. But in the interim, we are back in Blender once again, and this time, I don't know if this is going to be a full one today or not. Today is mostly tweaks, gonna be honest. If we do animation, that's probably going to be tomorrow. And frankly, I want to watch a tutorial on a smoother animation just to really smooth that out. But in the meantime, we're cleaning up aesthetics here. Because, this has looked kind of dirty. Not like in a bad, not horrible, not garbo. But we can do better. We can definitely do better. And part of that is getting a decent color palette in here. But part of that, and actually a bigger part, is lighting. Let's see. In fact, I probably wouldn't even... I've got one lighting idea I want to experiment with. But first off, let's get some colors in here just so we know, that way we actually are seeing what the lights are going to be working with. Material properties. Does this even have a texture, or is this just the default with the soft light on it? I don't think this even has a material on it. It doesn't. Let's add one. Because I'm thinking... I've been using coolers, Coolors, and while the app is getting a lot more advertising and subscription-y, like they all seem to do, I understand they got to make money off it. And it really is even still, it's a good tool. I just wouldn't use it to manage your color palettes, but just to generate them and then put them elsewhere, still top notch. So let's throw a nice little hex to complement the blue and orange. And if I were smart, I would have done this from the get-go. So that's not a big change, especially not with our soft lighting, but it's still more complementary. And we could really, if we wanted this to... It'd be too bold, truthfully. I don't think it's going to look good, but 668 F80. Boom. Nice green. But the gate itself is going to look kind of rough against that. We could adjust the material color here to be F8 FFE5. Sorry, I didn't click into it. F8 FFE5. Get ourselves... I mean, it pops against the green more, but I don't know that's quite the look we're going for. The whole world gets a little muted. Unless, of course, this becomes our bold choice. E7783E. Now that's got some contrast. I didn't even throw this on Eevee. Hey, it's a little blinding on Eevee, ain't it? Okay, yeah. Yeah, without all the proper shadow calculations, it ain't so great. Let's see. We'll see if my lighting technique works. I'm seeing some potential flaws with it, but we'll give it a shot first. In any case, that's not the issue at hand here. I've got to stop naming materials what they look like and start naming them what they actually are a material for. It's kind of because this has bitten me a few times now, where I end up changing the color of something, and then it's like, okay, now it doesn't look right. Okay, other options. As this is worth experimenting with. I mean, we can always break away from the blue, but I kind of like that, especially because it's the Arch's OG color. But of course, to an extent, like a sort of golden orange is too. 197 is a nice green, but I don't think it's going to fit this palette super well. No, not really. Especially not right on top of the blue like that. 06D6A0. Yeah, if the blue was this, like, these would be a nice shadow and light color combo if we did 668 F80, but it won't work for the gate. I mean, it looks visually consistent, but consistently bad. Again, if we put it in a world that is perhaps a little more amenable to it. 7, 3E7. It's certainly a different look, but still not really the one we're going for. And far too dreary here, like a swamp monster. That said, if we are working in a blue world, we could make a beige gate with orange peaks. See how that goes. 8FFE5. And just really destroy the color names of these materials. E7783E. Boom. Yeah, as far as gates go, that's actually not bad. Kind of an orange dreamsicle look going on here. This could work as the blue that always goes nice with the orange. But we could also throw some of the greens in here. Like that looks, I think, a little too drab, and I'm worried this other one's going to contrast too aggressively. Not the worst, but not great. It makes the gate itself look washed out. And 7, 3E7. Let's start with this. Our little orange dreamsicle gate. All them over there with just the flat colors. And then let me just, yeah. I'm going to aim for just to see what it looks like. Some proper flat lighting. Pure flat. Make this look like something a little different. I'm worried losing the shadows is going to lose too much detail of the gate itself. Might have to get creative with that. Let's see. For this, we're going to have to dig into the lighting. Again. World. Not volume. Trick. I've got to figure out somehow. Yeah, we're putting us in a void. And then as far as light sources go, I'm going to nix the current one. Just hide it, though. And our world is only visible in grid lines, but that's okay, because we're going to add a new light source. This one's going to be a sun. Ooh. And I think the size we want for this, based on this forum post from 2019, so actually not horrible. The fact that all of the light is reflected light really means the blue aggressively tints this. We'll have to see on that. I do like the sharpness of that shadow, though. But light source. Yes. They said that the way to do this was to have the sun of size 0. And I know we messed with the size of this previously. I just need to make sure I can recreate that. It's my hope that that would open up a scale piece. Oh, it did. Cool. Let's see if it lets me even do this. Yeah, I'm not extraordinarily shocked that that didn't go super great. Just a little grim. Let's see. Oh, do I need to adjust the fall off? I'm reading through the post again. There may be something I failed to account for here. Sun with 0 size and no world lighting. Constant fall off. We're just going to dig into the docs again real quick. Let's see. Custom. Yeah. Hmm. Interesting. We might get to dig into something a little fun and something I haven't done before. Let's see. Okay. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This should be fun. Where's that graph editor? This'll do. Let's see. I just need to make sure I'm in the right chart. Show me the node editor for the light, preferably. Let's see. Let's see. I'm definitely being dumb about this. Let me just go and find where it is. Not texture. Possibly this one. There we go. Well, no, this is a light output. I want specifically the lamp object output. Okay, hold on. No, not modeling. Gonna do that thing I always end up regretting. Nope, I don't want to do this. Oh dear. Let's see. Geometry node editor for the sun. Sun doesn't have geometry. But this isn't the right one either. Which node editor is this? Curse you, old interface. 276. Man, stuff changes not that fast, but pretty fast. Okay, no, this is definitely not what I wanted. The joys of Blender docs and forum posts and everything. But it is genuinely fun. Blender. Light node. Or lamp node editor. Okay. Okay, nope. Not light nodes, lamp nodes, unless something is significantly overlapping those. Let's see. I mean, I have the option. I'm using cycles. That's not it. Okay. Boom. Nope. Wow, even that search isn't doing it. Shader, not the shader editor. Let's see. Maybe it is just the light node. Okay, well, then we were in the right place. This doesn't match what I'm seeing in this example here. But, you know, we'll deal with this. Light path. Just going off the guide. Ray length. Actually, I don't think I care that much about this one. I just want light fall off. Constant. Strength. All cycles. Well, okay, at least works on that. That sure doesn't seem to be doing anything. Add output. Can I choose a lamp output? No. I can do material. That's actually pretty interesting. Material as a light source. Okay. Basically, what I want is a flat constant light that isn't, like, I'm trying to see what happens if we got no shadows going on. Or as an alternative, if the shadows are fairly basic. Let me get this out of the way, sorry. Trying to check a reference. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what I'm going for is just straight up no shadows. Not sure that'll work with the model. We'll see. I don't know. Sun with 0 size and no world lighting sure as heck doesn't seem to do the thing. Possible I need a different material texture type on this to make this work based on the guide here. So for the record, the guide I'm using here is this one from blenderartist.org. Always good to have reference sheets. And Photox here seems to provided a solution. Just not entirely sure that it's a solution we're going to be able to easily apply. Because I also like this old 3D rendering style. I like lineless art styles in general, 2 or 3D, which y'all may have noticed. And I would love to be able to get something more akin to that. Like, lineless, but also, like, with sharply defined shadows. So I guess I really mean borderless, including internal borders. Lineless is the word for that. Basically, like this thing right here. Yes, there's lines, but they're not like actual borders to the shape. They're just the way the shadow falls. And it's not like there's like a black line demarking the edge of that section. Because I was looking for how to do this, and this guide seemed like exactly what I was trying to do. Let's see. Granted, I'm not sure we have enough faces to do it well with our model, but that's okay. They're talking about a simple constant ramp Lambert with 0 specular intensity. Of course, having constant fall off. We actually wanted no fall off. I'm not entirely sure how to edit that. Anyway, we can at least set the sun back to normal. Oh dear. Oh, we've really made a mess of things if that didn't work. Where'd the light source go? Uh-oh. We can pick it up again. We can also turn this one back on. I forgot we recolored the gate. Strength, angle, max bounces, multiple. What if, yeah, what if the light source just, is that, Well, it's not exactly what I'm looking for. But it is certainly something. What if I just make the radius 0? Scooch it over there. It looks like a lovely reflection across the surface of water. Very, very still water. Not exactly what we're going for. Mainly because you can see on this, how do I put this? There's still, like, specific faces are still gradients, and that's what I'm trying to not have. Like, I love every face having a different shadow on it. In fact, that's what we're looking for. But I don't want within one face there to be different tones. So I may have to do a little more research on how to best do that. Which we'll do a little more on stream before we move on to something that doesn't bore people after death. Blender, shading, no gradients. Is there a shade flat option? Let's see. Unticking auto smooth. Hold on. Object data properties under normals. I'm skeptical this is it, truthfully, but yeah, let's just put that away. That's a fairly intuitive method once you know how to do it, but man, Blender makes it real hard to figure out how to get rid of windows. And real easy to accidentally make them. Let's see. Object data properties, which I believe is where we are, yes. Normals. Okay. I'm skeptical this. Yeah, that's not it. And, I mean, that works. It's just that the tones are really bad. It does have these separate. Okay, it's flat. It just, the actual colors don't seem right at all. Possible I'm being an idiot and trying to do two competing things at once, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll keep looking. Let's see. Let's check out Blender flat shading and see what else we can find. Well, they talk about how to do smooth shading. Kind of want not that. I just want flat shading in cycles. Okay. Let's see. Blender flat shading in cycles. Rendering flat shaded. about how to manage a flat reflection. Here's someone posting a YouTube tutorial on how to do flat shading, which is admittedly my jam. It came out 6 years ago. Oh, good. They've got a new version all the way up to Blender 2.8. For context, we're on 3.4 now. Or we're on 3.04. I'm not 100% clear. Let's see. Well, I don't want to waste y'all's time doing more research on that when we could be doing other things. And so I'm actually going to throw a vote in here that we do a little swappy theme for today. And I maybe throw some Stardew Valley up in here, mix things up a tad, you know? Because I feel like we're as much as I love Blender technical nonsense, I do feel like maybe we're drowning in it right now. So I'm going to go to the pause stream view for a minute. If you're watching on YouTube, we're going to stop the recording and make a new one, update some stream info, and we'll be back in just a couple moments. I hope to see y'all on the flip side.